Merry Christmas everybody, and what's up guys, and welcome back to GradiusProtoype. And for this part is the part where the main thing starts from. Basically what I'm gonna do is the boss. So right here, this is my boss, and this is my own design of the boss. Okay, so what do I have here? The main thing on what I want to show is not the main design of the boss, is this one over here, which is the so-called the mid shield of the boss, and this is the heart of the boss. So all this is the same thing. Like this one is basically the ground enemies. Basically this ground enemy, just that I resize it bigger and I change the tag to something else instead of wait a minute. Give a minute. Instead of follow enemy, because anything you did, so basically like all these enemies you hit, they're all the tag the same thing so that you can destroy it. But for the boss one, it's differently. I tag it in another tag called boss tang, just so that this all four of them is boss tang and you cannot destroy it. Maybe I'll put destroy next time, but for now I don't put it destroy. And the part over here, which is, yeah, so basically these four is just mid shields. They are just turrets that always attack you every time you try to kill the boss. And obviously there's something you need to change for the script, like the part where when enemy shoots out the bullet, what will happen. So this is the part at first when you hit the boundary, then the bullet will destroy. That's the original. So next one I put, if it hits the boss body, then it will destroy. So which parts are the boss body? This one over here, these two, and this 3 cubes here. So this is my design. This whole thing is my boss body. This is not the boss body, because if this is a boss body, and let's say you're playing somewhere here, this turret can't even shoot you because it always hits this point over here, this corner over here. That's why I don't put them to boss. Though I don't put them to boss enemy, or yeah, I don't put it to boss body, but I tag them. The reason why I don't tag them untag, or why I didn't untag them, is because when you shoot the bullet at them, you also want it destroyed. But if you just put it untag, it won't actually destroy it at all until it hits tag thing and destroy it. So what I do for here, these are all very basic stuff. So if you hit the boss body or the boss tank, so this is the boss turrets, the 4 of them, they'll destroy the bullet, your own shooting bullet. Same thing for your boss body. So right here there's this boss chip and boss heart. So these things I name it boss chip or slash mid shield, and I tag them as boss chip as well. So this thing, how you want to destroy it, is pretty much the same as enemy spawner, like I show you the previous part, or previous few parts before. Like this one over here is basically the same thing. So you basically make a hit count for them, and when their hit count reaches a certain amount, then they'll destroy. So basically over here, boss chip. So basically you make a hit count 0, same thing as your spawner enemy, and when your hit count is more than 20, then you destroy the game object, and then your sound will become true. This is the part where your sound effect is your exploding sound effect, basically, so-called exploding. So yeah, once you did that, that's basically it for boss chip. It's very simple. So how do you make this add? The same thing as you do for the enemy spawner, like here. So you make a hit count ++, and boss chip, make it ++. Then you destroy your bullet as well. And this, yeah, right, you destroy the bullet, and here it will destroy its own object as it hits is more than 20. So how you do it for the heart? So basically the heart is the main thing of everything. So if the heart is destroyed, the boss will die eventually. So this heart is the main purpose of the whole boss to die. So what you want to do is you want to make a boss heart here. So what I did here is the reason why I don't want to put in the script in the heart is because if the heart is destroyed, you cannot destroy something else because the script itself destroyed inside the heart. If you put it in the heart, let's say I put it here, I put a script here. Once this is destroyed, then the whole script cannot be used. I mean, the whole script in this object cannot be used because this is destroyed. So if you want this to be destroyed, then when this heart is destroyed, then I'll add a variable here that actually makes it destroy. Like here, there's this boss heart here. So basically, make a game object, boss heart, and your hit count. So what this hit count does, it adds only for the heart, not your boss in some sense. So basically, when you add over here, so yeah, when you add and your hit count reaches 15, then you destroy your boss heart. Okay, not destroy game object. Basically, game object is the boss itself. I destroy the boss heart, not the boss. So same thing over here, just that this one is different. So I make a new game object boss, similar to how I do for the game manager for the scoring system. So this one is the part where you find your game manager and add your score. But for this, you find boss, and then once you find the boss, and if your game object here is boss heart, which is over here, boss heart. So once you make it boss heart, you basically your boss, which is this, get component, and the boss script, which is this script over here, and add your hit count plus plus here. So once you do it, then this one will destroy whenever you add 1, and when this reaches 15, then you destroy the boss heart. So what this one I did here is I actually wanted to make visual effects after that, so I actually make a timer to make it destroy the whole entire thing instead of instantly destroy. So what I did here is I make a float timer, 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, the whole boss will be destroyed instead of instantly destroyed. And this will be the boolean to change the condition of the timer. So if let's say my boss heart is destroyed, my state is true, and same thing, minus equals time dot delta time, and when it reaches 0, the timer reaches less than or equals to 0, it will destroy the whole entire boss game object. This is my own part so that I can make visual effects along the way in maybe the next few videos. So same thing for the bullet hit, all this, and don't forget the laser too. Once you change this, you'll need to change your lasers as well. So laser, same thing, add plus equals 2, and then for this is plus 2 because it's laser, it's not like normal bullet, you want to shoot it and then it's, so once you put it to 2, destroy the laser, and then set your laser shoot can true again. Same thing here and here, boss tank, boss body, boss heart, boss chip, everything's the same, just that you apply hits only for boss chips and the boss heart. Okay, so this is the option laser, but this one don't have your laser can shoot is true. Why I put it there? Okay, anyway, so this one is as normally when you hit it plus equals 2, just destroy the game object, because this one doesn't have your condition when you hit the wall, then you can shoot the laser again, or when the laser is destroyed you can shoot the laser again. But this one is based by number of seconds you can hit again. So let's say if you reach 5 or something, then you can shoot again. Which I can't remember where I put it. But yeah, because these two lasers are fired differently. This one is only you can fire it when your laser itself is destroyed, and then you can shoot again. Once it's destroyed again, you can shoot again, something like that. But this one is the amount of seconds. When let's say every 2 seconds you can fire once, stuff like that. So after you're done with that stuff, and then you basically drag and drop every single thing and every single part. Like here, I'll show you the boss over here. So you drag your boss script here, you already have a boss script, sorry. And yeah, drag your boss hut here. So once you drag up here, and your boss chip, drag them there too. And I think that's pretty much it for that. You can add your own how this boss want to attack the player. Like, you can not only put turrets here, you can put like 2 aims over here, so that every few seconds this thing fires something. That's just my suggestion. But yeah, this is just my own boss right now. Obviously it can be improved better. There's definitely more room for improvement. But yeah, this is just my normal boss, and I'll show you how it's like. Oh, okay, the reason why my scene restart is because I actually have live system right there. Just that I'll show you guys on the next video actually. So this one I have to play legibly.
Speed up. Double. Option.
And notice my option actually rotates as well, because that's actually from last part when I tried to test it out. My option turns out like this. Yeah, because when it rotates, your place where you fire also rotates, because the option doesn't go like this. There's one object here that makes your object move like this. So basically I drag this option in this object, empty one. So when this empty rotates, then this will rotate like this. So it's quite simple actually. So yeah. Okay, so that's where my boss will come out now. So yeah, this is my boss. So I'll kill it. So yeah, like when you shoot at these areas, then the bullet will destroy. And when you hit here, like when you hit like 20 times, because my code was 20, so when you shoot at this point 20 times, this will destroy, and so on and so forth, 20, 20, 20, 20. And when you kill the boss heart, you actually takes 5 seconds for this to destroy. Like if you've seen the most recent video I played before this, record before this, I actually show the version 1 gameplay of the game that actually shows the entire boss fight scene as well. That includes that. And when I destroy this, you actually notice there's like a certain time delay until this destroys as well. So like takes 5 seconds actually. Timer is 5 seconds, and when this one is destroyed, it takes 5 seconds for this to destroy. And you also notice about the boss movement, so I need to take note of that as well. Okay, so now this is the last part over here, the boss movement. So when you notice when the boss reaches here, it actually goes up and down later on. Like when you reach here, it goes up and down later on. So what I did here is I record what's this position here. So let's say I move my player there right now. So if I move it here, it's about 3 point something. Yeah, around there. So 3.2 or something to 4 point something. So when I put, if its position is less than 5 or less than or equals to 5, I put 5, then your speed will be 0, because remember there's a movement speed that has 2, which is this. So this one, is movement speed is 2. So because when you put 2, then this one always goes left, the left axis for the speed of 2. So when it reaches around like here, then his speed will be 0, and then you call the function here, movement. Okay, so this part is quite simple right here. So once you call the function here, it actually goes to here. So here, what I did here is I put 2 conditions, 2 booleans, and this is up and down, and a speed of 1. So when my up is true, so I put up first, my up will be true first. So when my up is true, then this will go up for a speed of 1. Okay, so when this up is true, then my up will be false when it touches the boss boundary up, which is this one over here. Give it a minute. Yeah, this 2 boundary. So basically I cheat a bit. I don't actually use the position. Like when he reaches this position, he will change direction, because that time I tried to do it, I can't really figure it out. So my best way right here is using the boundary, or yeah, basically another duplicate of this. I just put it in the same area. So when I touch us here, then the boss will go down again. We touch here, go up again, stuff like that. So this part over here, if we touch us up, then my up is false and my down is true. Simple as that. So then this will go down if this is true, with the speed of 1 as well. So everything will be 1. It will move slowly, up slowly, down slowly, and when it reaches down the boundary, which is the bottom boundary over here, same thing, duplicated. So once you touch that, then this down will be false and up will be true, and then you move up again, so on and so forth. Alright, so now this boss over here, this, you can see this weird trigger over there. Yeah, so this is the trigger that actually triggers the movement of the boss for up and down. So I set it purposely, I purposely set it like this, so when I touch here, then this thing will go down. Like let's say if I touch here, for example, this line over here is my boundary, and if I touch over here, then this will go down. If I touch over here, go up, something like that. So yeah, this is actually what I did for it. I know I didn't really code that much, but I actually try to explain all of stuff. So yeah, I can just like just go to the part where you need to see. Like here, you can pause and stop for a while if you need to, just to record your enemy boss. I mean the boss chip, boss heart, boss body, boss tank. So this is basically what I did for the entire thing. Same thing for your laser, just that you need to add this with it. But differently for your option laser collide, you don't even need the laser dot can shoot it through, because this tool is different. And obviously this you need to change as well, because when you hit the body, then you destroy your enemy bullet. This is very simple as that. And boss chip, hit count, if it hits more than 20, then destroy and play the sound effect. Same thing goes for your heart. And yeah, so it goes for your heart, all these type of things. Make 2 different boundaries to so-called cheat a bit, unless there's a way unless there's a way to move up and down. Please share that if you can do it. And I guess that's really it for here. I'll see you guys next time when I'll show you the live system. And yeah, I'll see you guys then, and have a Merry Christmas.